Let's explore the Model View Controller, or MVC pattern in Node.js. MVC is a software architectural pattern for developing user interfaces that divides an application into three interconnected parts. These are the model, the view, and the controller. Model represents data and logic. View is the user interface. Controller handles the request. MVC is a software architectural pattern that separates an application into three interconnected components. It promotes organized code structure and maintainability. Each component has a specific responsibility, making the code easier to manage. Changes in one component does not directly affect others. Let's take a look at the model component. The model is responsible for data structure and schema, database operations, business logic validation, and data transformation. An example structure in JavaScript is shown with Mongoose, a JavaScript library used to define user schema with fields like name, email, and age. Let's take a look at the view component. The view handles the user interface presentation, template rendering, data display formatting, and user interaction elements. An example of a user's view is shown using EJS template, which iterates through a list of users and displays their name and email in a user card. Let's take a look at the controller component. The controller handles HTTP requests, processes user input, coordinates the model and the view, and returns responses. An example of a user controller is shown, which retrieves users from the model and renders them to the view, and also handles the creation of new users. A well-structured MVC project typically includes the following folders: controllers, models, views, routes, and a configuration file like app.js. This structure provides clear organization, making it easy to locate specific functionalities, enabling team collaboration where multiple developers can work on different components, and ensuring scalability by simplifying the addition of new features without increasing complexity. In the routes index JavaScript file, we define the routes for our application, mapping them to specific controller functions. For example, the getUsers route is mapped to the getUsers function in the user controller. In the app.js file, we import the Express library and the routes file, and we use them to define our application's middleware and routes. We also set the view engine to EJS and start the server on port 3000. When working with the MVC pattern, it is important to keep components separate, with models handling data only, views focusing on presentation, and controllers managing the flow. Following naming conventions is also crucial, including clear file names, descriptive function names, and a consistent folder structure. In summary, MVC promotes clean, maintainable, and scalable Node.js applications through proper separation of concerns. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.